Hello, and welcome to the tutorial video for Disney Interactive Map Lite. This is an Android app on Google Play made by Nail Driven LLC. When you first start the application, you'll land on this page. It has a tutorial overlay here. These top buttons are the different parks. For the Lite version, only the Epcot button works. The other ones are all grayed out. In the full version, they will also work. We don't have any advertising in this. We just wanted to give an option to try one of the parks out, so that way you could see the features and test the app out, see if you like it, even use it when you're in the parks. And if you like it, which we're convinced you will, go ahead and buy the full version. Underneath that is a settings button, an exit button, a quick way to turn off the tutorial tips, and then also we have a random tip or trivia question that gets pulled from the internet down here. Let's go into settings. There is also a turn off tutorial option here, and we're going to enable our show ride times option, which is one of our newest features. And another new feature we added for, we had some issues with phones that had lower specs, more like older phones. They couldn't load the larger images, so people with those phones can go in here and change the map type to street or satellite, or you can keep it a cartoon. We'll go ahead and go into Epcot here. So we have turned on wait times, turned off tutorial tips, and we have a cartoon map. So here we go. You load this. You land on this is just a Google map with our cartoon map overlaid on top of it. You can see the satellite map behind it. At the top, first of all, we have a title with some hours. Let me lower the phone here. That's the hours of the park for today. And that'll get pulled every day. And next we have the shopping button. This turns on all the different shopping, the different names of the stores for Epcot. And it would do it for the other parks too. You can easily toggle that on and off. The next icon is a FastPass Plus kiosk and also an information. It does both these icons. So the FastPass Plus kiosks are shown where they are. Information is things like which land is where, or where the entrance is, that kind of thing. One thing to note, when you are actually in the parks, it will show, and I'm holding down here to bring up a menu, and I'm going to pretend I'm there. It'll show these nice little ears wherever you go. And so as good as your phone's GPS is, that's how good that icon will be. Most newer phones are pretty good, so but I've had a couple that are pretty off, so it is reliant wholly on that. But anyway, as you walk around, you'll get to see exactly where you are in the park. Let's go back to these icons up top. The next one is rides. It'll show the different rides, and we turned on ride times so that you can see they're color-coded. We got 5 minutes over here for Living with the Land and 70 minutes for Soarin'. When you click on a ride, you'll also get some information about it, how tall you have to be, if it's FastPass enabled, and a little bit about the ride. You can pinch and zoom, and you can double tap to go in. The next one over is eating, where the restaurants are, and then also a $sign, 1, 2, or 3, depending upon how expensive it is. And for those of you with little kids, that give you about a minute to get to a restroom when they have to go. Restrooms. Very, very useful. To know exactly, I'm here, restrooms there. Let's go. Now, one of the cool features I want to show you right now is we have this icon here. Let's say we have a fast pass to Soarin', but we're not exactly sure where Soarin' is, or we're not sure where the fastest route is. We can hit Android's menu button, hit directions to, we're going to pick rides and attractions, and we're going to scroll down and find Soarin'. There's Soarin'. I'm going to click on it. This will go out and get a walking path that gives you directions on how to get there, and then you just follow that. You can see it kind of is jagged, and really that's because it follows the different routes for street. And I don't know if you caught that, but I just hit Android's menu button and toggled the map view. You can toggle between street, satellite, and the cartoon. And we can turn on rides, we can check Soarin'. There we go. Now, these buttons down here on the right If I was in the park, this top one would work. It's not going to work right now, but this would center the map on me. So let's say I'm way over here. I don't know where in the world I am. I hit that button and it zooms me back to right here and says, oh, you're right there. This one here gives you the portrait. So if you have a tablet or a larger phone and you want to use the portrait, you can do that. Or if you have a small phone and just want to use it. And this bottom one is a refresh button. This will update the ride times or your walking path. Now, once you set a walking path, I think it's about 2 minutes it'll update. So as you're walking along, it'll give you the new path. But if you don't have a walking path, and to get rid of the walking path, you hit the menu and clear route. Then you have to hit the refresh time to get the latest ride times. I didn't want to suck up battery by setting that on a timer. So you just hit refresh, get the latest ride times, or when you toggle it, it'll go get the latest ride times. Okay, I think that is all the features I wanted to show you today. These are grayed out ones. When you click on them, they will give you an option saying, hey, it's not available here in the Lite version, but you can go purchase the full version, and that purchase icon will just take you to Google Play. It won't charge anything. Or you can view the Epcot map. We had some issues with people not finding that Epcot map and thinking we didn't have any available maps. So we put it here to sort of push you into that, so hey, you get to see there's an Epcot map. And notice how it keeps those icons static. I turned on rides last time I was in, so it turns it on when I go back in. So it keeps track of those. Okay. I hope you enjoy the app. If you have any feedback, we would love to hear it. Our email address is naildrivenllc@gmail.com, and it's also on the App Store page. And we hope this helps you, and we're convinced that you will enjoy this app. And if you have any issues, please email us. We respond to email very quickly, and we add things into the app to get around any issues that people have as much as we possibly can. So, thank you very much.